inspired the concept?
So Tariq and I were planning a promotional video to let the world know and announce our collaboration. And we wanted to set it off with a banger. And he came to me with this concept ad from Adidas promoting an Anthony Edwards shoe. And we were like, I like this idea. How can we make it a Made You Look production and just boom it up? You know what I'm saying? Bang it all the way up.
I think at the time, I seen the commercial. It was like an Anthony Edwards commercial. And I watched the video on like the Anthony Edwards campaign and what Adidas was doing. And I thought it was tough. I really thought it was tough. So I seen the video of, what was it, Ice-T and the detective scene. And I was like, yo, maybe we should do something like that. Cause I thought it was creative how they went about talking about how like he's catching bodies by dunking on people and whatnot, and how like the crime scene was like a court. So I was like, yo, you know what? I feel like that's a good way we could introduce our collaboration. At the time, I was watching BMF. So, BMF was going crazy, and like Erode said, Detective Bryant, man, he be on them boys' back. So I was like, yo, if we could find a way to do both those things and kind of integrate it into us collaborating together, I think it could be a really good intro scene, man. So that's kind of how I came up with the idea, how we came up with the idea for the video.
I thought it was gonna be fun. I love that commercial. I remember I sat down with Reek and he kind of showed me what the idea was gonna be. And I was like, perfect fit for me as well. I enjoy being the, antagonist.
Honestly, when I read the concept at first, I was like, I don't know how the hell these guys came up with this. Because just the fact to have everything lined up, to put all the pieces where it's like, oh, I found this and I found that was dope. I was like, yeah, they got some right here. They got some.
How do you want people to feel after watching?
Scared, excited, impressed, dumbfounded, happy, all of the above. I want them to look at that video and be like, nah, like this is different, this is cool, inspired. That's the word I really want. I want people to look at that video and just, the ones who know us, will be able to see kind of where we've been and what we're doing. And this video will kind of be like a landmark for what's to come and our growth. But for the people that don't know us, I just want it to be a cool project that kind of highlights collaboration. It shows that, you got a couple of cool people around you and a good idea and some hard work, you can make anything happen.
I wanted people to feel like, damn, like when they seen it, it's like, that's crazy. Like I want them to understand the point because, like I said, we wanted to come up with like a bang. So like when people see it, they're gonna be like, what the heck is this? Like, well, why is there a detective scene? But like when you watch the whole storyline and you get it together, you're gonna be like, dang, I see what them boys did, man. So that was really the biggest thing. I just want people to be surprised. I want people to be, I'll say, amazed, if that makes sense. Yeah, I want people to be like, damn, them boys cook, man.
Oh, the interrogation, off rip. Bringing these two in, I was like, yeah, let me rough them up a little bit. Just a little bit though, nothing crazy, I didn't want to hurt them.
Favorite scene was the interrogation room. That was just hilarious, but it was fun to make. And I'd say the favorite thing that I said, I don't have a favorite thing I said, but I have a favorite person to interrogate, and that was Joey.
Are you gonna tell your mother you're gonna be home late, or should I tell her? I wouldn't want to lie to you.
The evidence is too clean. I wouldn't even argue with me.
How could I be with Reek when I was with your sister?
Yeah, Joey kept coming back at me, and it felt personal. So I had to get even more in character. So I think that's what was most fun about it.
It's always fun working with the guys, man. Everybody part of this project is a friend of mine. Reek, obviously, we've done a lot of work together. That's my partner, so him and I work very well together. Erode, solid dude. Jeremiah, great dude. I actually met Jeremiah for the first time on a different video set, so my first impression of Jeremiah was watching him act. And man, I was just like, this guy's gonna go somewhere one day. He's big into, financial advising, and he's got his great business, but if that man ever takes this game seriously, it's gonna be a problem. And Erode shocked me as well, I know we needed a body, and, it was like a background character, but I think he took that role and really shined, really excelled, took it to another level. There were a couple of moments where I was like, he's fighting for that top spot, We walked into this with Jeremiah being the lead, but I think Erode felt the type of way, a little chip on his shoulder. You know, as Mike Jordan said, he took that shit personally. So overall, everybody did their job. It was a great day. We were all hungry and it was late, but you know, the vibes were there. It was just a really fun experience, and I hope we can all do it again. You know, bigger projects, more momentum, just get it going.
Me and Joey did a bunch of shoots together, but this was like our second, I would say, like creative project. And you know, we already got that chemistry. Like we said, man, what was it, 2016 Kyrie Bron? Come on, man, we already knew what we was doing. So we're both already aligned. We both have a lot of experience, so working with Joey was pretty easy. When it came to Detective Millset, man, my guy Erode, he, I've never worked with him. Actually, nah, we did a video for his brand, and you know, he's a very attention to detail. I saw how he was acting, I saw what he was doing, so I knew that we could work together. And working with him, it was very easy. He listened. He added his own touch to it, his own creativity. And you could tell, you know, he was just gaining his bag a little bit. It's like basketball, you know, he started doing a couple size-ups I ain't never seen before. I'm like, okay, Erode, I didn't know you had that in your bag. So yeah, it was good to work with Erode, man. And then Jeremiah Price. I had Jeremiah act in one of my other videos, my Fauna Forum campaign, and I already know Jeremiah, he's a very attention to detail guy, so I knew that it would be easy for him to come out here and cook up the role, man. He told me he was ready, that he was training for it. He even got a haircut, everything, so I knew he was prepared, so it was just, yo, Jeremiah, do your thing. That was his role, just do your thing, man, and he just did his thing and made it come to life.
Y'all watch BMF, right? What's his name again? Yeah, I was trying to be like Detective Brian in there. I had the cigarette. So that was my inspo for real.
Oh yeah, Denzel, come on. Denzel, listen, when he does any interrogation scenes, you just see the facial reactions, and that's what I wanted to embody in this role, so.
Reek. Yo, it was Reek every time, bro. He laughed about 10 different times when just trying to do the interrogation video.
I would have to give that to Tyreek. He broke character almost every single time he was involved.
Reek Jones. We got a lot of evidence.
I knew it. I knew it. Right before we shot, bro, looked at me, laughed. I said, bro, don't do it. I'm like, don't do it.
I'm not gonna look at you, bro.
You know, when you're great, a lot of people are gonna say things about you that's not true. But I did, you know what I'm saying? I did, you know, fold a little bit. That's because, you know, I just love the game, man. When you just love the game, like, I can't help but smile and laugh, man. You know, I'm doing what I love with my people, man. So I did fold a little bit, but it's still gonna come out tough. It's still gonna come out tough.
Honestly, it made me step out of my bag because, well, I've never played a detective in my life before. So I just kind of had to get familiar with that persona, I would say.
It really got me into my, like getting more on script. So that was one thing that was Joey's feedback, was remember the script, because me and Millset, we got a little bit off on one of the scenes. Hopefully they show that clip.
I think he thinks this is a joke.
I think he thinks it's a joke. Hey, Millset.
What's going on, Price?
They all start singing, don't they?
Ooh, like a Tweety bird.
Okay, that's funny. I might have to do it.
Price, what they used to call you in high school?
New England Slugger.
No, I don't think he wants to find out why.
I think he does, though. He thinks it's a game.
Laughing.
Still laughing.
But it was really good once he kind of brung me back and we got in the zone. So I'd say just following the script was a learning.
Storytelling to me is probably one of the biggest ways to express yourself. So I feel like, in a sense, storytelling comes in a bunch of different ways, whether that's videography, painting, whatever you do, it's your own form of expression. So I think it's the only way that people have to actually get to know who we truly are. So I think it's really a biggest part of who we are as people.
It's everything. Everybody has a story, everybody has a why, and especially with me, it just professionally, creatively, that story is what leads you to open other doors, so yeah.
for Made You Look, this project will represent a starting point. You know, we're moving into a different light, a different territory. We really want to highlight bigger projects, more creative projects. And the theme of this video was that collaboration is key, beats competition. You know, Reek and I could very easily be competitors. But you know, since day one, we've we've gravitated towards the idea of collaboration. We've tried to find a way to work together on pretty much everything we've done. And it's allowed us to grow not only as a business, as individuals, but also just as people and as men. And I think that this project is not only gonna highlight what the production company will be capable of, but also just what you can do when you choose to collaborate with those who have similar mindsets, similar work ethics, and you're all working towards, you know, the same goal.
I want this to represent the start of a legacy, man. I think what me and Joey are building together is gonna be something that changes the game. We're not just trying to make videos, right? We're really trying to tell stories in a creative way. We're really trying to use our creative abilities to max out our creative abilities. So for us, it's the start of a legacy, man. This is just showing people that when you got two guys who are both aligned that come together, that you guys can create something big. And this is like just the start of what we're doing. I can only imagine what we're gonna do in like a year, 5 years, 10 years from now when we really lock in, because we are gonna lock in. It's gonna get bad, so I can only imagine. But yeah, this is gonna be the start of a legacy, man. I want people, when the people see this, they're gonna be like, dang, so that's how it started. And I wanna leave behind like a blueprint, so when people see this, you know, they can follow our footsteps.
It really like I said, I didn't say this, I'm very much like a visionary. And so when it comes to like, you know, my goals for the company, for myself, for the brand, for every project, I'm very much like a big dreamer. And so I get myself very excited. It's easy for me to create momentum, motivation, and just get myself like elated about what's to come. But being so focused on the future, sometimes you get lost in the next 5 to 10 steps that the present moment is a little diluted. But being present at that video shoot, directing it, watching everything come to life, it snaps you back down to reality, like where you are, and it allowed me to be like really grateful and excited that like, yes, I have huge dreams, huge aspirations, and we're not there yet. We're not even close to there, but we're doing some really cool shit right now. That was really fun. We had an idea, we brought it to life, and it just means that we got the ball rolling, you know, one step at a time.
I'll say what it meant to me is like more like growth. I feel like I grew in a couple ways, and I took a lot of things away from this project and how I could become better, whether it's through like pre-production or whether it's just through learning stuff. So yeah, I feel like it really helped me grow more. Like this is more like a growing project. And as we continue to do more, there's just different things I need to learn and different things I need to pick up on.
Oof. To make me look, yo, you better catch my attention off 3 seconds, because my attention span is cooked. These guys right here, they make me wanna look and wanna stay. That's the biggest thing. It's not, I didn't just look really quick and that's cool, next. No, they made me look and stay. So that's what they're able to bring. That's something different, that's something unique, and that's something that most people can't do and aren't able to do. So tune in.
Oh, what does it mean to make you look? When that first comes to mind, when I hear it, it's like, it gets your attention automatically. So it's like, nah, I'm not scrolling past. I gotta stop and I gotta look. So that's really the mindset when I hear Made You Look. It's like, nah, you're gonna look at this, buddy. It's gonna be good, so.
I think nowadays with social media, everybody's attention span is very short. You know, it takes just a second or two for someone to decide whether or not they want to keep scrolling or whether or not they want to keep watching this piece of content. I think, and Erode touched on this, I think for me, Making You Look is about not what initially grabbed your attention. Yes, the hook is important. Making sure someone stays long enough to watch the entirety of the video or the project is important, but why are they staying there and what do they take away from that? You know, you can get someone's attention with a good hook, but overall, like it's a feeling. You know, once you're done watching the video, I want you to watch it again. Like you Make You Look twice, 3 times, 4 times. And that's what I think we're really trying to implement into our projects to help us differentiate from every other creator, every other director, every other video out there, is that not only are we trying to get you to watch the video, but we're trying to implement something that you can take away from it, you know, generate a feeling, an impression, so that you're not just gonna watch the video and leave. You're gonna consistently think about it, whether you hear the song that we played, you hear a certain word, you see a screen, a color, I don't know, but the thing is we wanna generate more than just a quick hook. So to make somebody look is to, yeah, just create a long-lasting impression.
What does it mean to make you look? Now, you see a lot of people, right? They might see a video, they might glance at it. There's a difference between looking and glancing. But what it means to make you look is that when it comes to our stuff, when it comes to our work, we really want people to pay attention to what's going on. It's not just a video with cool effects and nice shots and nice frames and nice colors. No, it's a story. Like, you really gotta look for the details, and the details are gonna present itself. So when it comes to making you look, we really want people to understand and really pay attention to what we got going on, because there's details in every little piece of fabric that we got. So that's what it means to make you look. We really want people to pay attention, not just look, not just like a quick look. Nah, like, we really want you to, okay. That's what it means to make you look.